This Saturday morning I'm super enthusiastic since I'm about to show you a very interesting two-level townhouse located just 2-3 minutes away by walk from the Cathedral Square in the Old Town of Carini. As you can see, the road where the property is quite picturesque, as totally covered with blocks of marble and decorated with plants. This beautiful townhouse consists of second and third floor, equipped with a walkable rooftop. As you can see, the state of its facade is quite acceptable. Eventually, it needs to be painted only. To access the property every time, we have to take this side door that leads us to these comfortable stairs. Speaking about the condition of them, I can tell that in general is quite good. You could just refresh them by painting them newly if you have this desire. Also, I really like the presence of this handmade handrail made of solid iron. Let's say that nowadays finding a blacksmith that is able to make it is not easy. It's stuff of a time gone by. Here the window of the floor where our property starts, that as you can see is new. I'm aware to have created big expectations about this deal, but I'm quite sure to satisfy them. Here the effective entrance of the property. The minute we step in, immediately we deal with this big room, equipped with a frontal balcony, from where you can enjoy a nice view. Look at the mountain over there. Beautiful. Exploring this floor, on the left, we find this service bathroom that obviously is too small to host a shower. So, in case your final purpose is to create two independent apartments, then it must be enlarged, and given the presence of a wall next to it, it's absolutely doable. On the back, this other spacious room that eventually can work like bedroom, equipped with a storage room. And here, this particular element, a spiral staircase. You gotta know that previously this property was used just for a family, so they had the idea of creating internal stairs in order not to use the common stairs to reach the top floor. However, despite this brilliant solution to move from one floor to another without using the main stairs, it's absolutely my duty to show you them. Again, new window. And here, on the right, the access. The general size of this floor is practically identical to the one of the floor below. However, there is one major difference, the front terrace, which means the covered area is smaller, but in general enough to create a studio flat. This time the bathroom is already big enough to host a shower. So you should just renovate it, despite the current one works. Here the storage room on this floor, and in the corner the top part of the spiral staircase that we saw earlier. Even the condition of the ceiling is good. No crack, no wear. However, the best is yet to come. And now it's time to show you that. I can tell that from up here the view is really not too bad. From here you can enjoy the view of a good part of Carini's valley. Absolutely a nice show. Now it's time to examine the condition of the rooftop. As you can see, there's no damage, no water infiltration. We can conclude that the general condition of this property is very decent. No structural problem, no wear. And now it's time for the conclusions. This property results being livable as it is. It needs just to have something fixed, for example a general painting, a general refresh, but for the rest it's quite suitable, for example like holiday home. Instead, if the final purpose, as I mentioned during the video, is to create 2 flats to rent out, then the story changes, since in that case you're forced to create 2 bathrooms newly. So the general charge to renovate changes accordingly. According to my personal experience, I can tell that with 20, maximum 25,000 of euros, you can do everything. And after that, you will have in hand 2 properties ready to work. Anyway, given the selling price, I can absolutely state that this is a great deal. And finally, we cannot forget the location. There, part of the dome of the cathedral, just to give you a practical evidence of my words. From Carini and this amazing view, it's all